What's up, y'all? So, y'all see I'm out here, well, working it. You know, I wish I had like something on my phone that could unlock, like, like, what if there was an app to basically identify people who are transhuman? Like, wouldn't that be crazy? Like an app that can identify people who are transhuman, and then like, just like how they basically are seeing like digital data that can like, you know, if they look at a TI, they're like, oh, this person has this, or they do this, or whatever. Just like how they can look at us and, you know, see something like that. Imagine as you know, we can develop an app at least for our phone or something, and we can basically like pinpoint on them just as much as they do us, you know. But luckily for me, I lean heavily on God, and God has not still steered me wrong yet through this whole ordeal. So I'm thinking to myself, you know, I just got to keep doing what I'm doing, because God has not gave me any signs that I'm doing anything wrong. I'm sorry, I got heavily distracted. I love the summertime. Anyway, gorgeous day. Anyway, yeah. So basically, I don't know. I guess this video, I just got tired of hearing the handlers on the V2K talking so much about how everyone's watching you. Oh, everyone's watching your feed. Oh, there's a lot of people who got so many frequencies on them. You know, I'm glad I have my magnetic hematite. So, okay, so something else they started doing that I've been noticing a lot more lately. Whenever they're like trying to cause like a, you know, I guess use a harmful resonant frequency on, like, let's say the very last, you know, molar tooth on my bottom left jaw. That's not the one that has the acrylic or whatever that metallic, you know, filling in. But basically what they do, I can feel this like thermal magnetic beam or frequency that basically it is like it's based from my spinal cord. Like I can feel it like it's sourced from my spinal cord. It comes from my spinal cord, and then it travels along the side of my, you know, the left side of my neck, and then it connects, like it inserts into, you know, like I guess you could call it the root or the nerve of the tooth. And then that's when, you know, I start to feel like my tooth vibrating, and then that's when the pain follow. And then what I could do, I could literally like take my index finger, and my thumb, and if I go like around here, I can pinch, right? And then the moment I pinch, I feel like a release of pressure. It's a small release. It's a very small amount of a release. But the longer I pinch it and hold it, the release, and I could like it starts to build almost kind of like a weight to it. The longer I'm holding it, it has like an actual, you know, weight to it, right? And then I pull, and as I'm pulling it, it's almost as if like I'm pulling like a layer of something from my body, like I'm pulling something from my body, right? Now, like I said, how the attacks work, they basically source the energy of the attacks from something that already produces an electromagnetic field. So the energy source has to already be present. Did not need to do all that, just the part right there. But anyway, so remember, they have to gain their energy source from something that's already producing an electromagnetic field. So now what I'm also realizing, because the human body is already, highly conductive and highly electrical, not in a sense like, well, I don't know. It's interesting because recently I just watched this video of a Tai Chi master who can basically generate enough energy that's I think it said between his sacral chakra and his perineum, basically between the belly button and the perineum, that space that's like right between the anus and I think like your genitals, and it's like whatchamacallit? You man bring the bike in? Bring it in? Alright. Hold on one second. Okay. My bike shop. No, the job bike shop. Okay, you know what? I'll just pause this here. That's hilarious. So it's interesting because why would the charger adapter, when that light is on, that means it has power. Now, why would me plugging up the phone stop the charger adapter from receiving power? Remember, scalar weaponization, they can either take energy away from something, add energy to something, or completely disrupt the energy flowing through a device in itself. You see? Now, the cord is beat up, but it doesn't make sense. Why would a cord stop an adapter from receiving energy? Now, this is also a charging cable that actually transfers data and also charges. Now, I've been advised before to actually get a cable that only charges. So that's the next thing. Oh. Now, when I said that, that's when it goes out. All right. Yeah, so I had to go and put some, run some water on my whole head, So right now I'm feeling cool. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, like I was saying about the charging cable, right? Now this is old hack stuff about how you can basically, download like a malware into a data cable, and then the data cable itself can be able to hack into a person's phone, things of that sort. Now, take that information and you combine it with the fact that someone can use, like a laser light that can transmit data, and they can basically do the same attack but from a remote location. All because the world is completely digitized now, and they have access to like satellites that can see through your home or see through walls and everything like that. Oh yeah, if you didn't realize that satellites can actually see through, there is technology out there where satellites can actually see through your walls. But anyway, so golly, I done forgot everything I was gonna say beforehand. But yeah, I mean, they super mad at me because I don't want to. I'm not gonna conform. I'm not gonna be someone controlled by another human being who doesn't even have the same level of moral aptitude as I do. Why would I follow somebody that I don't even trust? This is why I don't join certain organizations or agencies or groups, because if I can't trust, the people who's supposed to be leading me, like there's a reason why I don't, necessarily join a lot of churches, because it's like, like I don't have anything against religions, but I do have a thing about, the people that be within them, and I'm very, very protective of my energy and my peace, so, for the most part, look, all I'm really gonna say is, be mindful, and just remember, they don't really have no power. They have technology. They have numbers, and they have access to resources. Little by little, each of those things that they possess they all have weak spots, or they all have like holes in them. So somebody using technology against another person, their technology can fail. Next thing you know, they're down one less weapon that they can use. Someone has access to a cop or a lawyer or a doctor or a judge or whatever. All it takes is for that person that they have influence over is to say, you know what, I'm not going to do this no more. I don't care what information you have on me. I don't care what you think you're going to do to me. All it takes is for just the people who are in control, controlling resources, controlling the ability to do things to other people against their will. All it takes is for them to say, I'm not doing it no more. But everybody is scared. And look, I grew up in the hood. I grew up around violence, but I just choose not to be violent. Now, because I don't choose to be violent, everybody take that as a sign of weakness. I just don't like the idea that it's cool, that people think it's like it's cool to have things against yourself that could later hurt you in the future, and have a record of it, so yeah, I'm on a train, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Peace.